You know, as I talk about forest succession, I always key on those ideas of shade tolerance and intolerance, how different species grow. And throughout the entire discussion, you hear about ponderosa pine being the one that, hey, it can't take any shade. But then I talk about Douglas-fir. It thrives under that direct sunlight environment, and it can sprout and grow and be successful with a little bit of shade already in place. Hey, we see that all around us right here. You see those bigger ponderosa pine trees standing all around us? But look right about here. You get this Douglas-fir tree. It's sprouted, it's growing, it's kind of doing fine. But there's something else about this Douglas-fir I want you to pay attention to. Look closely at that bark. You can see something's been in there gnawing away at it. It's pitching off that bark and getting down to that cambium and taking a bite. Now, you see it down low. I see it coming up from the base. And initially, when I see it at the base, I'm thinking to myself, okay, you got the possibility of a deer or an elk with their antlers, maybe a moose getting in there and roughing it up. Hey, perhaps it was a bear coming in for something a little bit tasty. We saw that in a different spot. But hey, I'm going up a lot higher. Take a look, further up, higher we go. That tells me that may have been a porcupine climbing up a Douglas-fir tree, which really, when there's a lot of ponderosa pine, I just don't see that. They want to go to that nice and luscious ponderosa pine cambium bark. That's where they love to gnaw. But now I'm looking around right here. Spin around, look around. What do you see? Do you see very many youngish kind of ponderosa pine? I don't. Remember, they're shade intolerant. They don't want to sprout here. Douglas-fir, I just said, yeah, it'll sprout and grow and thrive in a little bit of shade. It still wants to be that dominant tree in the overstory, but hey, give it a few generations, it'll do it. A few hundred years. But now look at that tree some more. See where all that bark has been disrupted by that porcupine chewing on it there. Did it kill the tree? Well, no. Did it affect its vigor? Oh yeah. Slowed down its growth and success. But it didn't take it out of the game. It's still full game on.